in the league. So look for both teams to get out and be aggressive earlier.
They play with pace as well. Beverly hearing moves, and Vanderbilt gets denied at the rim by Jackson. Here is Brooks. All the way in. Towns stepped out of bounds after the rejection, and it's going to stay here. 5-0 start for Minnesota. As Brooks able to finish through the traffic.
Can create for himself.
That is out of bounds. Off of Jackson. Good D there. And Jaren Jackson able to clean it up. Minnesota led by Chris Finch, his second season at the helm.
David Guthrie, Sean Wright, Tom Washington. The alternate is Justin Van Dyne. And we did just see David Guthrie in the Timberwolves season finale at Target Center last Sunday.
Even players like Nate Robinson, if you're an old head, you can go back and talk about guys like Robert Pack. Ja is on another level with his explosiveness for a player of his size.
You saw that number, averaged over 16.5 points per game to tip off the 2022 NBA playoffs. Here is Brooks. Doesn't get the roll. Town. 12 points for Towns, more than he scored in the play-in as Brooks hits the floater. Russell can't answer. McDaniels gets that. Minnesota very high on his two-way capabilities. Brooks off the ball fake, mid-range. Looked like he got tipped by. Prince was unable to play in the play-in, dealing with a knee issue. It was a game-time decision today, but obviously giving it a go. Here's Brooks. Bustling inside, couldn't finish it. Edwards out with it. At the moment.
So you expect this to be a highly competitive series. Two young teams that want to prove themselves, and we said it earlier.
As Brooks missed the first and misses the second as well, but an offensive rebound. Memphis does it better than any team in the NBA. Morant trying to take Towns. Lost his footing. Finds Brooks. Brooks up under and off. 10-0 run. They've built an 8-point lead. Had led by 13. Memphis took a brief lead, and now Minnesota striking back. Here is Brooks. Mid-range is good for Dillon Brooks.
And get the whistle.
A Brooks three is off. And
he knows when to inject himself into the game. Does a little ISO, hang dribble three, just looks so smooth and easy.
Brooks.
Or to be spread so that the guys can get to go and work.
Here's Russell weaving. And a whistle. Gonna go. It's coming.
It's coming. Those numbers need to start popping up.
Here's Brooks hopping through, squaring up. Nice rebound from Vanderbilt, flying back in for his fifth. Brooks lost it. Here's D'Angelo Russell.
In those moments, you can't react. You have to be smart. Don't give your teams, don't give up something. Don't get them, put them in the bonus. Allow them to shoot some easy free throws from your prior, let's say failures that he had in that play-in game.
Brooks hits the second.
He heard me, but that's not what I meant. He heard me, but that's not the shot that I was talking about.
Brooks, cut it! Tie game again. Averages 10 and 4.5 offensive rebounds per game. Adams on the bench right now with 4 fouls. Brooks connects again on a 3. Jones extra feed. Out of bounds. Who's it going to be? Minnesota basketball.
Great work. Just keep trying to knock it down and be aggressive.
Jones accelerates, able to wheel it in off the window.
One of my tricks would just be, as he's shooting, to ask the referee how many free throws they're shooting. That's one way you can distract the shooter, because that's a fair question.
Yeah.
You can't throw your arm up. You can't act like you're jumping in.
And Brooks takes advantage. We'll see. Nearly comes up with a steal. McDaniels able to take it back. Edwards dances across the timeline, gets fouled, and able to fend off the Grizzlies the rest of the way as Brooks fouls Beasley. More free throws for Minnesota with 46.9 remaining. Jackson misses on the three. Brooks will fire away. He can't hit.